good world? It's your boy JC, and we are live here at Tri-Jam Studio for another episode of the awesome show, the number one hit, The Male Perspective. On today's show, we have
the very humble show, by the way.
You better know it. On today's show, we have the beautiful
Beauty by Dezzie
and the amazing
King Alex with Prime Media, where people recognize one man entertainment.
I appreciate y'all for popping out. You
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't been here in about a.
What just happened?
I ain't been here about but let me just give y'all a recap on what's been happening with me. I released an album.
Okay.
And it's called Full Circle, 9 beautiful tracks on all digital platforms. So make sure y'all go get that if y'all have not already. I released 5 awesome visuals.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
have
sir.
4 more, 3 more coming, because there's one song in particular I'm not a fan of that I don't even want to see a visual to myself.
Okay.
But yeah, it's not my favorite, so I'm not inspired to. And I'm not going to say what this song.
Do you know how good sales pitches work? I mean,
no, but I'm just saying, like, there was one. That's actually a video I shot of a song that I wasn't a fan of. I understand where we are in the world, and I understand what the world needs musically, and I understand what I
is it
want.
love, sweet love?
Listen, what the world needs now.
Hold on.
You better. That's the only.
The thing that was just too little of.
Yeah, I knew you'd understand.
I was trying to find it.
I knew you'd understand.
Somewhere in the dwellings of my mind, the lyrics existed somewhere.
Yeah, but they came through. So yeah, the album's out now, Full Circle, everywhere right now. I'm actually in the studio now working on my official project. So this project I just put out was just pretty much me getting off the 7 years that I've missed.
Yeah.
So now I'm back in the game.
There we go.
You know?
Can I mention something?
Go ahead.
You, I applaud you for wearing something that complements the rest of the room. You are matching Tri-Jam Studio today.
Oh, shit.
Listen,
if you
I'm
were to
out
see
there.
yourself the way I see you right now in the camera monitor, you are matching like a motherfucker.
I appreciate
Congratulations.
it. Thank you
yes.
so much. I appreciate you guys.
I'm so far
If you're
out,
watching
Lord.
on YouTube, guys, I'm matching like a motherfucker. Listen, y'all, but like I said, I appreciate you guys for being here. Make sure you go get that album. Make
Yes,
sure
sir. I got
you
you.
run them
Support
streams
my
up.
people. I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's talk about how we met, though, Alex.
Yeah, we met back at Edge. All right,
Listen,
yo.
he was supposed to be my trainer, y'all.
I meet everybody at Edge. Let me tell you that. I meet everybody at Edge. I just walk through and I'm like, all right, cool. See, I got my own podcast. Like, you be doing your thing. So I'm like, it's natural for me just to talk to people. And I'm like, all right, cool. If I like you enough and I like your vibe, I'm going to find out more about you. Other than that, I'm not going to waste my time, because I'm like, all right, if I don't like your vibe, I'm not going to enjoy talking to you.
Right.
Plain simple. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to keep talking to you. I liked your vibe. I liked who you were.
I'm
I was
the
like,
fuck
I gotta-
lit.
I was like, I
Who doesn't
got to
like
get
my
to know this
vibe?
guy.
You know?
Conceited much?
I mean,
Confidence. I call it confidence.
thank you, bro. And you would think that she would know that. You know what I'm saying? She's just like the rest, you know?
Far from the rest.
The outsiders.
You tried it. You
I ain't
tried
gonna
it.
speak on. I feel real uncomfortable right now. I just got this cardboard dude looking right into my soul. Like you can't see on the camera, but
No,
like
there's-
every time I look,
Into your soul.
I'm looking him right in his
There's
eyes right
definitely, the decoration, the decor of the studio, it increases every week.
Yeah, I noticed that when you posted a picture on social media, and you said that very same thing you just said just now.
now. Yeah, you ever feel like honestly, like you ever feel like you're doing good about something, and then you see what someone else is doing with the kind of similar thing you're doing? You're like, damn, I ain't doing shit. That's how I felt when I walked in here. Like, I just built my little in-home studio, little desk. I got the same switchboard you got, a little smaller version.
Right.
I walk in here, I'm like, God damn, look at this shit, and look at my baby dicks.
Well, listen, it's called humble beginnings, because there was a time where Kyle didn't always have this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
that's true.
He's grown to higher
That's
heights,
true.
and he's going to
That's
go.
right.
The next stop is his own media building. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna put that into the atmosphere. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you receive and claim that?
Ain't nothing but a
I'm about
word,
to say,
man.
yeah, you be able to claim that.
So, y'all, let's get started. I want to talk about some things that's been going on in the media that has been blowing me into smithereens.
Oh, my bad. I messed it up.
So, yeah, and blowing me into the smithereens. So,
I'm not gonna lie, I've been so far out of current events. But go ahead, continue.
no, but
I'm just gonna give you the heads
I'm
up.
sure you. Almost sure you heard about this, because this is one of those topics that you can't miss even if you tried.
All right, bet. Pressure's on.
So,
Right.
the first question is, how do you feel about the cancel culture?
They can't. Stupid.
Okay, give me a little bit of insight on that.
Well, first of all, start off like they took Mr. Potato Head and they took that and Potato Head. What about Mrs. Potato Head? Remember when that was a thing? It was temporary. I think they gave it Mr. back, but that was like a thing. And that was trending. Dr. Seuss is gonna get canceled. Like, come on, bro, you canceled everybody.
I was not expecting that route. That is hilarious.
So y'all got to fill me in because I don't know.
We pretty much got an idea of what he watches on television.
right.
It's all Saturday morning cartoons. And, yeah.
And you too, because you know what he watches. So that means you understand the
I think all of us know what he watches, but those are the examples he brought up.
I would start off where it started. I feel like the cancel culture is just dumb. You can say the wrong thing. Anyone does anything nowadays. Like Addison Rae walked up to the president or no, former president Donald Trump. Now she's getting canceled. Like,
wait, former president who?
Former President Trump.
Oh, he was the president?
Oh, my
who knew? I didn't know. Did you know?
No, I didn't know.
Oh, you got the game fucked up. Oh my God, all the way.
He was just 45, you know.
He was
45.
Just a number.
He was just in a world.
In a world.
Right. So, okay, what are your thoughts on the baby's recent comments? I know everybody understands that. I think it was last week or the week before last, he made some very, very derogatory statements.
What do you say?
About the LGBT community and as well as people who have, you know, diseases and things like that. So he stated that he said, put your hands in the air if you don't have HIV.
Oh, at his concert,
yes,
when he was walking around saying that stuff, I was confused. I was like, why is he doing that?
He done put his foot in his mouth, and he ain't gonna be able to come out of that one.
Because I saw that, and I saw what he was saying on the whole thing. Mm-hmm. I was like, well, I didn't get the point of it. I thought he was trying to be funny, to be honest with you. Like,
how is that? I don't think playing around in that space is funny, especially when you are on a platform as big as his.
Right.
And you got people looking up to you and stuff like
and it's
that.
crazy because the people in that type of industry are your LGBT. Those are the ones that support you the most. So for you to come out and say that at your concert,
So do you guys see how rapid he's falling off of the shows that he's been booked for? It's like he's on a crazy decline.
It's a crazy decline, and now I get where all the memes or people are coming up like the baby will not be here. Like somebody's personal business, like he will not be showing up here because of the statement that he made.
No.
So it's like it goes to show you that when you get to a certain level in your celebrity or what have you, you have to monitor how you say things. Now, granted, we live in a time where people are like, I say what I want, do what I want era, but at the same time, when the majority, like Des said, when the majority of your fan base is predominantly that thing you're talking about, it's like you gotta kind of be careful because you lose a great deal.
But it's not even just your fan base, it's a lot of people in the industry, period. Your stylists, your makeup artists, your PR people, a lot of them are LGBTQ, people, and you're not only attacking your fans, you're attacking people who you work with in the industry. Some of the people that can be high up in the industry that, like you said, can press pause on your career.
Yeah. So my next question is, and this goes for everybody in the room, do you think he can come back from this? Do you think he needs some time away so that it can die down? Or do you feel like cancel culture is at a place right now where once you're canceled, you're canceled?
I honestly, I feel like anybody can try. They can try their hardest to do a comeback, but it has to be the most sincere, genuine apology. We've seen multiple artists put their foot in their mouth, come back. For example, Chris Brown has done it multiple times. Little Mama has done it. And the fans have received them. We're in a time where these kids look up to the baby, Little Baby, P&B Rock, all these different people that have come out. So I think it will take some time for him to get back on top, but he has to come out with the most
he's at the height of his career right now.
Apology.
And to be honest with you, like the Chris Brown thing was a good thing to relate to, but like at the same time, it was at a different time when he did what he did. So like right now, cancel culture wasn't even a thing then. So it's like I've never seen this.
I think that's where it began because Chris Brown lost everything, endorsements and everything.
Even now, it was a time where people didn't know what was going on with Chris Brown. There was pictures circulating where he looked real sickly on drugs and everything like that, and then allegedly, and he popped back out by hopping on a song with her, and everything is moving back full circle for him. Plug.
Listen, go get that.
So I mean, when your life is in front of cameras, you do have to be careful about what you say, what you do, because us as consumers are watching everything that you do.
How do you feel about the cancel culture and what the baby is going through right now?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You didn't say my name. I didn't.
I'm sorry.
Say my name. Say my name. In a world where Destiny's Child is still a thing.
Right.
Are they two? Are you asking me two separate questions? Are you want me to answer the cancel culture or the DaBaby thing?
Segue into the DaBaby after you.
All right,
first.
cancel culture. I think that the world is way too sensitive. And I hate the fact that stand-up comedians got to apologize for their jokes. All right, you got stand-up comedians like you have other things going on with them where they're doing crazy stuff like Louis C.K., masturbating in front of people who don't want to see that or whatever. But as far as jokes go, that's what they do. That's what they've always done. You don't go to a stand-up comedy show to see politically correct humor. It's not, and it has never been that. If you wanted to go see a safe comedy show, you'd never laugh or go see, the dads on Full House or something.
Right.
It's not what we want to do.
Right.
It's not why I go see stand-up comedy. In fact, if a comedian were to come at me about whatever, I mean, if they could find something about me to joke about, go ahead. But if they wanted to, I would laugh my ass off. It's a roast.
Laughing out loud.
It's a roast.
Yeah.
And I don't know. And it's the everything's funny apparently to people until it's
the
about
jokes on it.
about them.
Yes.
Facts.
Facts.
So I think that people are hypocritical, overly sensitive, and just need to lighten the fuck up. It's a joke, man. Enjoy it.
So do you feel that what DaBaby said was a joke, or do you feel like
no? See, that was that At first, I didn't quite understand the context or like why he was even saying it in the first place. After understanding the whole thing about with Lil Nas X and everything that happened the week before, it just sounded to me like a hate speech.
Because of how he ran it down, like it didn't seem. It seemed calculated.
Like a list,
Right. If you look at and it's funny, I was having this conversation with the folks on my podcast today in our group chat, but it was if you look at at gay people as a community. They are persecuted. They are the subject of prejudice for just being who they are on a consistent basis. Now, with all the racism that exists in the world, gay people are the only folks that repeatedly get told that they're going to hell. And they got to live with that type of problematic energy. Right?
Right.
And stuff like this, stuff like what DaBaby said, can incite riots in two different ways, potentially. Incite riots against him or like the social media riots which occurred.
Yes. Occurring currently.
As we speak. If he had followers that were that dead fast on following him, like someone who was a 45 who they stormed the Capitol building based on what he said.
Right.
Imagine if DaBaby's fans did something similar to that against the people he was creating this hate speech against.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's super unfortunate because DaBaby is definitely talented, and I feel like at the height of his career, because I don't think he can get any bigger than what he currently is. We live in this time in the industry where it's not hard to reach mega success in a short amount of time.
Right.
Whereas though back in the day, when I was coming up as an artist, you had to really, really, really grind from the muscle. Like now we have social media and we have all of these different platforms that allow us to be visible quickly.
I think that if he had made a speech that targeted people who were willingly had HIV and AIDS in their system and were spreading it willy-nilly without regard of human life, that I can get behind because that is wrong.
Right.
But you can't include an entire community in that category of action. And
especially at a place like Rolling Loud where the majority of the audience probably is a part of that community.
Yeah.
Granted, you don't know that, but like I said, I kind of understood what he was trying to do,
but
what he did was what he did.
Yeah.
So it's like we can't say, well, his intentions were, because what he did is what he did. You know what I'm saying? When he made the statement, I'm guessing that he was trying to say everybody in the audience was healthy. So if you don't have AIDS, make some noise. So in his mind, everybody needs to make some noise.
Right.
I feel like that was the target.
Yeah.
But because you singled out a group of people or people that may possibly suffer from this disease, it kind of made you seem ignorant.
But it's
Because
like
there are
even-
some people in the audience that probably had it, so they couldn't scream.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Even with him making that statement, what did you expect the people who did have it to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, so that I feel like he kind of like missed it with that. Like it didn't land. You know what I mean? So, moving on to Lil Nas X. Now, I feel like Lil Nas X is very controversial on purpose.
On purpose.
Yeah, absolutely.
On purpose.
Me personally, I don't, and this is my personal opinion, I don't think that he's gay. I think that he has an amazing marketing team, and I think that he understands what's going to make people pay attention.
And
now,
I see what you're saying.
I understand, because me being in the music industry, I know people tack onto gimmicks. I know people do things to get attention, and I know a lot of people live false truths. Like people do stuff to get a rise.
Right.
So you're trying to say like he sold his soul, so he's okay. He don't care what he does.
Because that was random. Like you came out as a country artist. Let's start there.
Yeah, you did.
And then out of nowhere, gay, and now you're doing different music.
honestly think when you look back on Lil Nas X, like how he started with the whole was it
The Nicki
TikTok
Minaj and stuff?
not even that, the whole TikTok and his song going viral with Billy Cyrus and all that. And you look at, there was a video that circulated after he won an award or was nominated for an award of how he started, where he moved in with his sister and somebody was like abusing him and all that stuff like that. Now, I hate to say this because I don't like to try to stereotype, but he kind of looked, and I'm not saying like, I get what you're saying that he may not be gay, but he might give off feminine tendencies.
No, I think that part is accurate. I'm talking about to the extreme of him doing what he's doing currently.
Right.
That is not the artist that was presented to us.
Right.
Is what I'm saying. He went from one extreme to the next.
Yeah.
So for me, it just seems like it's calculated behavior. Like, okay, this is what we're going to do marketing wise. This is how we're going to get the attention. This is how you're going to rise above all of the new artists. I feel like that was a sit down with the team. Now, his sexual orientation may be that,
right?
But I feel like the heighten of it and the presentation of it is extra.
Yeah.
That's just me, because like I said, we didn't see that in the beginning, and you weren't an artist on mainstream that long. So for you to make that crazy jump, it seems to me like you had that was a marketing ploy with that. That's just my personal
I can see that. That's a good point. I never heard that point either.
Because like you got to think about it. He literally came out as a country singing artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now he's doing demonic things. He's talking about certain. It's like, and now he's wearing makeup, wigs. He's in the videos naked.
Heels,
like it's a lot of things going on. That's so far.
How do you feel about that? The shoe he made.
I don't feel.
Yeah,
I don't feel at all.
I couldn't get behind that at all.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of people doing things to get a rise if it's not authentic. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like I would rather people buy into the brand that is versus the brand that's created. Yeah. So that's, like I said, that's just me, and I'm just one person.
Yeah, that was too far from me.
What do you think, Kyle? Do you think he's much?
I think he's much. We're going to put it simplistically, but I think that I do think he's gay.
Okay.
I do think he's gay. I think that because he is, or my perception, since apparently we have differing ones, that because in my view, he's gay, that I think your point is correct. His marketing team found a very sweet niche for themselves because it's the thing now.
Yeah, it is.
And I feel like you were just reading the Tri-Jam group chat today because we were having this conversation just today
about the Lil Nas X.
Not in
the text,
under the umbrella that this thing falls under.
Got you.
Being gay and people being outraged either on behalf of the gay people or the people who are upset with gay people, because you hear this narrative now. Why is this being forced on us? Which I don't go with that narrative. I mean,
you have choices. You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to watch. You don't have to watch. You don't have to read.
Yeah,
like with the thing that happened with Robin from Batman 2 days ago when they had Robin, Tim Drake, that character, come out of the closet.
Oh wow!
And people were upset about that. And I was like, well, first off, Tim Drake is the suckiest Robin that exists. So why do you even care?
Right. But why is this even a thing?
So, but back to the original point that I was saying was that Hollywood and corporations run off of this.
Yeah, they do.
They are profiting off of the outrage of people.
Yeah.
If you look at what happened,
They know the trigger button.
if you looked at what happened when it seemed like in a very short period of time, right, when outrage over police violence against black people really started coming up, and people were really, I mean, people were upset for years, but now it is rampant. And who is profiting? Streaming services.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yep.
How many movies, how many TV shows has Netflix put out in the last year? HBO put out in the last year. Now, this narrative is following it even like in the simplest ways. If you look at the last season of the Watchmen TV show on HBO Max.
Yeah.
How that relates against violence against it's while I believe that the narrative is supporting something that needs to be understood, that needs to be talked about, and needs to be realized and corrected. You can't help but think about how much money these people are really high up on the business chain.
Yep.
How much money they're making off of the outrage of a group of people who are ridiculed every day.
Yep, they're getting a kick and a rise out of it, and they're capitalizing off of it, which I feel is.
So piggybacking off of that, under this umbrella, like you said, of LGBTQ and everything like that, there was something that came up which I totally disagree with. I think at the end of the day, your children are going to grow up to be whoever they want to be. They're going to love whoever they want to love. But it's coming now to a point where it was brought up that a woman giving birth, they're trying not to put the sex on the birth certificate to let them decide what they want to be when they get older. No.
Wow.
Now that's taking it too far, because at the end of the day, our lives are male and female. Now, what you decide to do when you get older and really understand what your body and your feelings and your emotions, then you go ahead and do that. But you're taking away gender before these babies can even walk and talk. I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think there's a doctor that came on the news that said it was a woman. She said they're genderless until the age of like 3 or 4, when their conscience is able to determine whether or not they want to make that decision. And I was like, wow.
I'm telling you, when I have my child, you're going to put male or female on that birth certificate. Period.
So let me ask you a question, Des. How do you feel about the Dwayne Wade situation? Because we all know that he has a son that he now identifies, that he identifies and calls daughter now, because that's what the child feels they are. So how do you feel about that?
I feel as though when it was brought up in the media a couple years ago, I honestly felt it was, I think at the time she was 9, 10 maybe. I felt at that age publicly it was a lot for them to handle. And I'm not saying at 9 or 10 a child doesn't know the feelings that they're feeling, because I can reflect back when I was 8 and 9, I knew that I used to like boys. Oh, I think he's cute. So I'm not saying that the feelings that she was having at that age aren't, relevant. But I don't think, and like I said, it's unfortunate because they're in the public eye, that they weren't able to handle that the right way privately as a family. Right. Because now you have outsiders swaying and telling you how to parent your child, but you don't really know what that child is going for. Like I said, at the end of the day, that child, that person at a certain age knows what they like. Like I know I have nieces that are 8 and 9 and they have crushes on boys. I have a nephew. He knows that he likes girls. So they do know at a certain age what they like. So I feel like him wanting to identify as a girl, that's totally his choice. And whether his parents support him, that's, bravo to them. But I just think that at a young age, it shouldn't have been publicly criticized ridiculed for everybody to go in her DMs now and call her names.
What do you think that is though? Like, and this is for everybody. Like, what do you think that is when not even a child, but because I've seen documentaries and different things that came up on TV where people don't feel like themselves. They don't feel like they are in their right body, or they don't feel like they were born the right sex. Like, what do you feel like that is? Do you feel like that's a spiritual thing? Do you feel like that's what is that?
I don't know if it's a spiritual thing. I just honestly think that it's an emotion that they struggle back and forth with, just like any other person who's battling their sexuality, whether they like men or they like women. As just a straight heterosexual man, he may have feelings like, okay, I don't know why I'm feeling like I'm attracted to a guy, but I still like girls too. It's still an emotion that they're battling with. So honestly, I don't think we'll ever know what it is. It's just something that comes over them where as an adult or as whatever it is, they may feel more comfortable, more pretty dressing in female clothes. Like,
well, I think it's a difference between sexual orientation and not identifying the gender that you are. So I think my question is more, what do you think the energy comes from of a person? Like I'm a man. So me coming to you and saying, I feel like I'm a female. Like, where do you feel? Where does that come from? Because I wouldn't want to be no other than what I am. So like, it's like, what do you feel like that energy comes from a person feeling like they were not born in the right body? I think that's more so the question.
I mean, that's still the same thing. You'll never know what you'll never know what they're feeling like because you're not them. You'll never know.
Wow.
You never know what they're going on psychologically. That's bad. Like,
so it's a psychological thing.
I believe so, because in their minds, some people feel like they should have been born a girl, and again, it goes back to.
But like, that's like, how do you know that? Like, how do you? That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean,
but it also takes back to. Like I said, I've worked in childcare, and you find little kids, you find little boys who are more comfortable playing with Barbie dolls than they are action figures. So it stems back to a lot of things. Like we say, you don't know what's going on in that child's head. He's 4 or 5, but he knows that he likes playing with Barbie dolls.
So do you think it's generational? Like, I'm trying to figure out the origin and where it came from. That's what I think. That's more so.
But you also got to realize back in the day when people had these type of feelings, it was shunned upon. Oh, you're a guy, you're supposed to like girls, and that's all it is. So that's why when Kyle goes back, it's a whole community of people who are now coming out just being themselves because they were told a long time ago that this is not what they're supposed to like, this is not what they're supposed to do, but they've been battling with these feelings for forever.
Yeah. Yep. Well, you put the nail in the coffin with that one, Dezzie Baby Beauty. Wow. So, okay. So moving on. So we all know that Nick Cannon.
Why is the table shaking so much? It is it's creating some background noise.
I was like, my knee was, you know, where your leg just like starts gyrating.
He's got gyrating knees.
I'm crying. It's the gyrating knee for me. So everybody is clued in on who Nick Cannon is, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
who is he?
Nick Cannon is
he makes projectiles, right, for war.
No, Nick Cannon makes a whole bunch of children. That's what he does.
Yeah, he does.
So we're talking about we're gonna talk about that for a second. Do you guys feel like, what are your views on?
I'm sorry.
What are your views on Nick Cannon?
I was trying to find a cannon noise and
I'm crying.
Work out, sorry.
What are your views on Nick Cannon and the multiple children by different women out of wedlock? Do you feel like he's being irresponsible? So we're going to start with you, Kyle.
Irresponsible?
Like just having children with multiple women just because he can have children.
I think that, well, I feel like everyone has their own arrangements. And it's really, if he was doing it against the wishes of the women that he was with, I think that also at child number 7, with how many baby mamas does he have now?
I think 3, 4?
4.
Yeah. I think that if you think that you're going to have a long-lasting relationship and he's with this man, then you're pretty dumb.
Oh, all the children were born in, days and weeks apart.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is something I don't know.
Like he had a set of twins.
He had 7 children in how much?
So he already had 2 by Mariah.
Okay.
Those were his original 2 children.
Right.
And they're
When
already
he separated with Mariah.
and they're already preteens at this point.
Right.
They're
Okay.
like 13, 14 years old.
Are they?
Yeah, he's been with Mariah. He hasn't been with Mariah for as long as the show's been running for.
Yeah.
No,
All right.
Mariah was on the show for first couple seasons.
It's been
so.
16 seasons, and
True.
you get what I'm saying. So
Right,
they're
you're right,
teenagers at this
you're
point.
right.
I have to admit, I didn't follow the story very closely. So I thought.
So go ahead.
I thought these were babies that he had with women in succession of each other. But you're saying they all were impregnated around the same time?
Yes,
Okay.
these women he was congratulated on his set of twins, and then a week later his new baby was coming, and then another 2 weeks later he had another baby coming. So it's just like, bruh.
I want to know what the conversations were like between him and these women.
Yeah.
Okay, well, listen. I've got money.
Basically,
I've got rhythm. I've got music. You've got your man, and you can ask for anything more.
Wow.
honestly, that sounds.
Oh my God! Did you just do that?
I did. I'm gifted. So I feel like
for anything more. Okay,
listen, I really feel like there was they conversed about that in that way. Like, okay, this is what we're going to do. I feel like there was like I said, these are all what I feel. I don't want anybody to say, okay, Jay talked to Nick Cannon and Nick Cannon. Like, no,
I think that responsibility doesn't just lie on him. I think that the women also have to be smart about what they're getting themselves into.
They know what they're getting themselves. They're getting into a long life.
They know.
Them women trapped him, and that's all that is.
I don't think he was trapped. I think he willingly, like Hal said, they talked about it. Yeah, because my thing is, it's not like he can't take care of them, because he can.
No, I'm not saying trapped him. Like, well, no, I am saying that. Like you said, he may be willing to do what he wants to do, and he can afford to take care of these children. But at the end of the day, these women knew what they were doing. These women, I'm gonna have sex with him. We in a relationship or whatever the case may be. Get pregnant. It was probably conversations like, I can't have another child. I'm gonna have this baby. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors.
I was watching The Breakfast Club, one of my favorite shows, and Charlamagne asked him what, how did you even get in this space? And like, what we all come to realize is that you don't like using protection. That's pretty much the overall factor of you having children. And then Nick Cannon went on to say, the condom popped, or I got comfortable with this significant other at the moment, whereas though we got comfortable not using protection anymore. But my thing is, you are having children, and I also know that Nick Cannon deals with, I think it's lupus. He has a illness.
Really?
I don't know if it's lupus, but I know he has a
immune disease,
a disease, whereas though he almost checked out a few times. Okay. So I feel like his motive is like, let me just go ahead and have kids at this point, because I don't know when because there was a point where Nick Cannon could almost, he was in the hospital for a long time.
Right, but even at that point, if you feel that's your thing, it's not like you already didn't leave a legacy. You have twins. You have them with Mariah. So you still left a legacy, but you don't have to go out there, like you say, being reckless, having babies with multiple women.
I don't think it's fair to the kid, because now they're each. I feel like, and this is just to go off subject real quick, I feel like every child should have their moment with their parents.
As long as he doesn't spread his attention out too thin.
But that's what I'm saying.
And
You're
he's
Nick
a
Cannon.
very busy
That's
man.
what I'm saying. You have a daytime TV show. You have Wildin' Out. You
host America's Got Talent.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
not anymore.
Well, not anymore, but he did.
Yeah, so it's just like,
and he had his own podcast. He does a lot. So it's just like,
they probably not gonna meet their siblings, like your stepbrother and stuff like that. Like, most of them ain't gonna meet probably.
I don't think parents really think about that. I don't think they think about the choices that they make, how it can affect the children later
Until
on.
it's too late.
Definitely if they weren't expecting to be parents.
Right.
So,
well, this definitely seems calculated. It's like, okay, I'm not wearing this condom, baby. I'm going to bust a nut in you, and this is what's going on.
But even like you said, his answers to Charlamagne was like, the condom broke. I felt comfortable with this girl. Nothing said that this is what we planned on doing, was having a baby.
I don't think he would really say it though.
Well, what he said was, if I can remember verbatim, he said that he doesn't subscribe to one woman. He believes that, back in time, it should be okay for a man to have multiple women. He doesn't subscribe to just feeling like he should have a family with one woman when he has the option to have multiple women, and they're okay with it. So that was another. He's
trying to be polygamy.
I feel like he subscribes more to that than what society has stated for us to live by. There's a lot of people, there are some people who subscribe to that. So I'm not doing it because I don't have the attention span for that. Can you imagine? Like, yeah, baby, I'm fucking Keisha on Wednesday, and I'm gonna fuck you on Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, you got me fucked up
on Sunday and Saturday and Sunday. Oh, you got the game fucked up. You better know it. But I'm saying there are people who actually have layouts like that where it works. I don't have the attention span because I can barely deal with the tension of the one I said I do too. So to me, for me to add, because babe, you're a lot.
So are you.
But we're not talking about me. See, this
it don't matter. It don't matter.
See, okay. So my thing is this: I don't need no extra help. You hear what I'm telling y'all today? You hear what I'm saying to you today?
No one's co-signing with you on this, man.
I'm just gonna sit here though. No space. I am here in the moment, living this
in the moment.
In the moment.
So, all right, let's move. Okay, we good. Okay, so here's the question.
Oh shit.
How long? And this is for everybody.
Oh fuck.
Are you talking?
Everybody.
Kev, nice to see you.
Fuck.
All right, so this is
Yeah, I've never.
well, we know, yeah. So how long should good sex last realistically?
Yeah, I've never.
How long should good sex last? Like realistically, you know how people like to be extra and
they
be like, yo, I fuck for an hour and 45 minutes.
First of all, you tried
First of all,
it.
the pussy's numb by that time.
You're taking breaks or not? You're not doing that straight.
No. But
like,
this is the dramatics that we deal with in 2021.
Yeah.
In order for you to sound like you built for it tough, you have to exaggerate to let people know, fuck out of here, I'm dicking them down for da for this amount of time. And if it's anything 5'10", you a preemie or you can't last long.
Nah.
Because I think good sex,
it like close you out, not close you out, but like loves you out.
it's the lockout.
So wait, when you're talking about good sex, are you talking about foreplay included or just straight?
Oh yeah, let's talk about it.
I think that it's
Because if you're doing foreplay included before y'all actually get into intercourse,
foreplay has a box of its own. Foreplay. I feel like sexual intercourse.
Okay, I see what you say.
It's like
I see
I'm
what
talking
you're saying.
about
so you
good
talking
sex.
penetration, just
Good sex. Yes. I feel like I'm gonna go first. I feel like good sex is 15 minutes.
15?
Yep, 15, 20 minutes.
I was gonna say like 20.
Yeah, 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Like, I'm not, first of all, me personally, I'm not pounding for 45 to an hour. I'm not doing that. First of all, asthma attack might come up through fucking
Bitch, you be hot, sweating.
hot as the fuck. And depending on her lubrication situation, hello? That part. Depending on, her lube and shit, like it might get too wet. And I said this on my show earlier. I can't do too wet. I need for it to be just a little bit of friction with the wetness, just so I can, create the fireworks that I did create. But I like to create collisions out this motherfucker tonight. So what do you feel? Alex? Do you feel? What do you feel?
I feel like my time's expired. No,
No, seriously.
I'm a virgin. I don't know.
So is this the
Look at your face.
Is this the political?
Is this a political answer? I'm about to say.
No. This is the political.
No,
answer. I was gonna say around like 10, 12 minutes. I was gonna say the what?
He was saying 10, 12.
Oh no,
He's
Not
like, let's
10,
get
12.
in, get out.
So
period.
you feel like 10, 12 minutes can get the job done and it's good sex for you?
yeah.
Okay. Kyle, what about you?
I think that about 15, 20 is good. Getting to 15 and 20 seems to be problematic, but I think that 15 and 20 is ideal.
Okay.
I mean,
I never sat there with a fucking watch though. That's my problem.
No, but no. You know
timing.
how-
You
yeah.
know timing.
Yeah,
Like,
you
be
put your playlist on, bitch. 3 songs that went by.
Sure.
That's 9 minutes. We doing something. We doing something. What about you,
Oh shit,
Kev?
I ain't thinking about
He
that.
said
yeah.
I never. You ain't hear him?
No, he didn't say that.
He said I never.
No, Kyle pushed the sound bite.
Oh.
Hey, Kev, what do you think, Kev?
Yeah, I've never.
Did he say it for real in real time just now?
No, I heard the button
Oh
again.
my god, I was about to die.
No,
I
the boy
can't.
answered for me.
All right.
I'd probably say like 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
Somewhere in that ballpark.
Are we being honest about holding up this 10 and 15 though?
Well, like I said, getting there seems to be a problem for a lot of
Elaborate
people.
on that. What do you mean getting there?
I'm just saying lasting that long.
Because if you hard as shit and you ready to go, you might not last 10 to 15 minutes.
And a lot of the work that could be done by penetrating from square one, a lot of the work is done in foreplay.
Facts.
So I
Talk
mean,
your shit, Kyle.
That's why I asked was foreplay included.
But it's not though. It's not.
I'm sorry, but it's a lot of unfair responsibility on the male to stay lasting a long time after a whole bunch of minutes were spent on foreplay. I'm already halfway there anyway.
that part.
That's fact.
Especially if you know what the fuck you're doing.
That's
Right.
So what about you? Let's ask the lady in the room. What do you feel like good sex is? What is a
I
good time?
told you. I said my answer was about 15, 20 minutes.
So that's all you need.
Period.
So what is this?
We don't gotta be. It's get to the
So is
O
it-
and let it go.
So is it
Hello?
15, 20 minutes for the first round? Because I also know that women like to go multiple rounds. So is it
So
you want 15 increments each time?
no, because the second time you're already stimulated a lot, so you're gonna come a lot quicker the second time around.
I don't agree with that. The first time you come a lot. You come faster. The second time it take 35 years.
No, not if you're doing it right.
Do y'all agree?
Not if you hitting the clit right. No,
Am I speaking for myself?
I'm a virgin, dog. I don't know.
No, seriously. 'Cause- no, I really want people to understand this. Like as a male, I feel like what women don't understand is that first nut, it shocks the fuck out of us. It makes us feel like, oh shit, bitch. Woo. Yeah. But that second one is like, oh man, this for you.
Hey, right.
This for you. This is all for you. All this pounding is for you. Because that first one gives us what we need, to proceed in life. But
You stop rhyming.
because bro, I got barred. But am I speaking for us or no?
No, I don't know.
I've never. I'm sorry. Are you with us?
I'm with you. I was engaged on it live.
He's
we
with you,
live.
brother.
He's opposite.
We live.
All right, before we wrap up, it's game time.
Oh, really? Oh, shit. I didn't know we were doing this. Hold on. Where's my music? God dang it.
My producer is really interesting this week, y'all.
All right.
So, the name of this game, we have to have a conversation with each other using movie titles
Oh, shit.
Let's
this one.
go.
and TV shows.
Oh my
And it
God.
has to make sense.
All right. Let me try this one. This one. That's better.
Let's get it. Do you know a movie or a TV show that you can talk about?
Bad Boys?
Let's get it. So, start the sentence.
Shit, with using Bad Boys?
No, using whatever. Tell a story using movie titles and TV shows. And we're going to all tag along.
Or more like a statement, really,
Yeah.
than a story. But I think you need to provide an example first, Jay.
Nope.
Denzel Washington's the only equalizer.
Is that a movie?
The Equalizer with Denzel Washington.
Oh, I think Queen Latifah is an equalizer too.
No, she not. That's why I said Denzel's the only one. He's the right one. That movie came out before the show
He's
did.
continuing the line of sentences.
Oh, I'm retarded.
Alex has left the building, ladies and gentlemen. So we're
I'm
gonna
gonna get mad. You didn't see that?
I seen it. You was about to pop off the veins and shit.
I was gonna get
Was
mad.
popping out your head and all that. So let's do it again. Let's start from the rip.
All right.
Starting with you. Let's get
All
it.
right. Denzel Washington is the only equalizer.
No, another movie.
Oh, fuck.
Because I'm going to say the same thing.
You are going to say the same
Yeah.
thing. That's
I
right.
can
That's
start off.
right.
Let me start
All right,
off.
so we're going to start from this way. Come on.
All right.
So Tuesday I went to the Players Club.
Oh, wow. Did you get a booty call when you went there?
Nah, everybody was sleeping in Seattle.
Must have been rush hour.
Listen, it probably was rush hour too.
Man, I heard the cars were unstoppable.
Oh, the same cars that went to the wedding crashers?
I heard there was a lot of pretty women in the Wedding Crashers.
There's a lot of pretty women in my safe house.
No, she was a runaway bride.
I heard the runaway bride got knocked up.
I heard that she got knocked up too.
Was there a sequel?
It was.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She was in the pursuit of happiness.
At this point, I only got one life to live.
What life is that?
Well, the life that they said I had left at General Hospital.
You got a concussion?
No, but I do have an anaconda. Hey, Dezzie.
Well, see me Friday night.
Oh, I'll see you next Friday.
I'll see you the Friday after. Oh.
Next. Friday after next.
Right. Kev, you got one? Let's start with you. Come on.
I'm just on the Pineapple Express.
And he's getting hungover.
But he was hungover on Blue Hill Avenue.
That's a lie. I saw him on 21 Jump Street.
White man can't drunk.
White man can't jump too. Electric Boogaloo.
That was a boomerang.
I'm the day walker. They call me Blade.
He always talking about Boogie Nights.
We're starting to not make
That face
sense.
scared. She got a Nightmare on Elm Street right now.
That's a scary movie.
I can't even.
You guys better hurry up, or else we're going to be here until Friday the 13th.
Shit.
I guess I'll call Triple X then.
Triple X going to tell us the State of the Union.
Oh, Chucky.
I gotta pick my kid up from daddy daycare soon anyway.
Oh, you the one with the problem child.
I got to pick up my kids from Daddy Day Camp.
I'm the one with the iRobot.
You know, you got baby geniuses.
I'm the one with the Black Knight.
I'm the one with the brown sugar.
I'm the one with the wood.
All four brothers?
Hey, which one was the best man?
Oh,
I was wondering who was the best man too.
I mean, y'all should know you helped Stella get her groove back.
That was JC's lyric.
That was the other guys.
No, that was all of us.
You know, when they see us, they'll know.
Ooh. Nah, that's a blind spot.
No, I really feel like it's the real. But if you catch the view, I'm gonna need you to know you'll catch it from the male perspective. Moving on to the next game. Listen.
Nice segue.
Oh, you see? I'm dead. Hold on, what's that doing?
Hey, nice segue.
Let's get it. All right. So this game right here is fuck, marry, kill.
Oh, let's go. That's intense.
In a world. Say that. Go ahead, set it up, Kyle.
In a world
Give us some good ones too.
where you need to fuck,
Marry or kill.
I can get on board with this one.
I'm sure you can be politically correct.
I can be politically correct all day.
his contract stipulates.
I'm crying right now. All right, Kyle, come on, give it to us.
Fuck, marry, kill. Oh, I'm asking you?
Yeah, you're asking whoever you want.
All right.
Give it to Dezzie.
Give it to Dezzie. All right. Fuck, marry, kill.
Keep it cute.
Idris Elba. The guy that played Ghost on Power. I forget his name.
Amari Hardwick.
Oh, you know his name, huh?
Yeah.
Hardwick?
Or
That's what it is? The fuck?
or the white guy on Power that played Tommy. I forget his name too.
Is it Peter or something?
I would marry Idris.
I know where Amari's going.
I would fuck Amari.
Will you now?
And I would kill Tommy because Tommy crazy as shit.
Race crime. I'm calling it a race crime. I set you up. You fell for it.
Yo, he missed a beat with that one. Yeah.
Tommy crazy as shit.
All right, come on, Dezzie, give me one. Or give Alex one. Or give Kyle one.
Where we going?
Anybody can answer this one. Somebody would jump in. So
I plan on jumping in.
let's see. Idris, I'm not Idris.
Whoa.
Jesus, Ash, the Olsen twins.
Ooh,
Oh,
you
we 2 for
disrespectful.
1?
2 for 1.
They the same person.
They the same.
Olsen twins. Jessica Biel.
Ooh,
Okay.
my lord.
Okay.
Or
We know Kyle's not fucking any of them.
Right.
or Jennifer Aniston.
I'm marrying Jennifer Aniston, fucking the Olsen twins, and Jessica Biel's going.
Oh, damn.
Right.
First
First off, can
the
I ask?
Olsen twins going to smoke your shit up. First
That's
of
a
all.
2-for-1 combo.
Yeah, but they first of all they're bony as the fuck, so you're gonna be fucking a long back.
You're gonna get a paper cut.
and you're gonna and, like they shape like little boys. Like, are you
Fuck
kidding
all
me?
that. I broke the system. I'm taking 2 for 1. That's why
They are one.
That's a fuck.
That's why he said it's a fuck. You know.
Hey, first
yes.
off, were your did you mean to pull your selections from 2003?
No, I just.
She was watching
I got
Full
you.
House. She was watching the WB her
Hey,
whole
Jay,
moment just now.
I got one for you.
Let's get it.
Go ahead.
Lauren Wood.
I'm not familiar.
Oh, Odell Beckham's girl. The girl, the
okay.
one, the Wild 'N Out girls with the Lauren Wood, Jenna Frooms,
Not familiar.
Who?
the model girl. She with Jason Derulo.
Oh yeah. Okay, blue eyes.
Yeah, they both models. I found them the same thing. That's how I met them, or not met them. I didn't met them. I wish I met them.
I'm crying. It's coming.
Look at his face.
coming.
Or J Lo.
Okay, so J-Lo is vintage vagina, so I'm going to go ahead and marry her because I understand that she's Jenny from the block, so that means, it's good. So everybody did the, test and trial. We're going to go ahead and keep her home. Jason Derulo, me and Jason Derulo, we shared a lot of experiences in life, so I'm going to go ahead and take her from him. And
Kill her, you mean?
no, I'm going to take her. I'm going to go ahead and marry her.
You just said marry
I mean,
J-Lo.
fuck her. I'm going to
You
go ahead and fuck her.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because her eyes is blue. And
The other girl
Lauren
is going.
Wood gone?
Is she going?
yeah, I'm
Lauren
going
Wood
to go ahead and can her. Mhm.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, give somebody.
Kyle.
Well, okay. I'm gonna say.
Oh, go ahead, give Kevin one.
No. I was gonna ask you to give it to Kevin, but you can ask me.
Okay, so Kyle,
Yeah.
Brandy, Monica, Whitney Houston, Whitney.
Do I get a week?
Can I get a week yet?
He went way back with this
Do
one.
I get a week? Just throw some jewelry back at you.
Right, and the fact that he knows the movie is killing me right now. For those of you who are watching YouTube, it's Loving Basketball. Let's get it.
By the way, she played the mom on Power, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
Mhm.
Debbie Morgan, I believe her name
Yes,
is.
but
Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell, but I started binge watching Power for the first time 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago. I was
Power will have you hooked.
I was
Yes,
not
it
on the
will.
Power train. I'm trying to catch up to Raising Kanan, so I'm getting in on the way.
I'm not. It hasn't caught me yet.
All right, he got to answer his question.
go
All
ahead.
right. Okay. So Brandy, Monica, or Whitney? She's Jewish. I think that. All right. I already know. I know. Well, Whitney's gonna end up in a river somewhere, so she out of here.
Bro, you can't.
Don't tell him how to pick his
no,
answers.
but he said river, and you know she.
Damn.
So I'm not hurting her. She already gone.
Via water. Y'all are.
All right, can I? Oh wait, let me explain. She just never seemed like she was clean, whether it be her nastiness or her drug habits. I'm not into it. So bye.
But she seemed like she was really, really freaky though.
Yeah, but I don't want to double
Bye,
wrap
love you.
it. So bye.
Bye. Bye, love you.
Get the fuck out of here, you Jersey chick. Get out of here. All right, so I'll do. So I want to. I'll do Monica. But I gotta hold on and just keep Brandy to myself.
Yeah, because she's the vocal Bible.
She's all the anything. I'm fucking my wife too, so I'm gonna.
Brandy's beautiful. I mean, they all are beautiful, but Brandy is a special, unique, beautiful.
Yeah, I'd love me some Brandy.
Yeah,
so.
she's awesome. And every word, not just looks, her gift, her talent, everything's just dope. Kev,
Hey,
are you ready? You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. I never. All right. Britney Spears.
Oh.
Little Kim.
Bye.
Old Little Kim or new Little Kim?
Little Kim.
Okay.
Meg the Stallion.
Oh man.
And don't say you've never.
I'ma say.
I'm gonna.
I'ma
That's what you gotta say.
say. Marry Britney Spears.
Oops, you did it again, Lord.
Oh shit.
I'ma say fuck Megan Thee Stallion because something crazy is gonna happen.
That shit.
And
He want them knees.
Yeah, I don't know who Lil Kim is. So
You don't know who Little Kim is?
No.
She wants to know how many licks did it take for you to get to the center of the.
Remember, Kevin's also like 16 years old, so he won't. It was before his era.
12.
He's 12.
Give or take.
He's never.
You got another one? Let me think.
You got one?
Only because we seen her last night. Big Lotto.
Oh my god.
Is this for Kevin or?
It's for anyone who want to answer.
It's for the only JC.
Oh, it's for you.
Right.
Okay, so Big Lotto. Armani. Normani. You know what I mean?
Not Armani.
Armani Exchange. Normani.
Do you need a nice suit?
And 7 Streeter.
So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of 7 Streeter. Go ahead and kill her off because she's a little bit too bony for my taste. I'm gonna go ahead and give Big Lotto the Big Lotto.
Corny.
Jackpot. And who's the other person?
Normani.
I'm gonna go ahead and marry Normani. She seems like she's a wholesome girl.
What?
She does.
All right, I guess amongst the crew, I guess, but
And she chocolate, so you might want to be careful over there, Kyle.
my sweet tooth is rampant.
He like chocolate girls.
Yes, sir.
Well, we gotta give him 3 chocolate girls.
All right, let's get it. Kyle, we got one more for you.
3
All right.
chocolate girls. 3 chocolate.
Didn't you give me 3 chocolate girls already?
Yes,
No.
Viola Davis.
Fuck
No,
no.
come on,
Come on, give me something I want to answer.
Some
Give me
good
some.
ones.
Vintage vagina. Y'all disrespectful.
Give him some good chocolate girls.
Okay, you said good chocolate girls. Naomi Campbell.
Are they all old, man? All right.
What?
She like 55. Come
And her shit probably aged like fine wine.
on. Or like milk.
Let's give you. I don't know if you consider them chocolate, but they a little on brown skin because that's all I can think of. Some pretty ones. How about her?
Okay.
Yeah.
Jasmine Sullivan.
Oh my
Okay.
lord.
And come on, we need one more. What's the other girl?
Ariana Lennox, I think her name.
I don't know who that is.
No. The other one that's in the realm with them. That's all on the radio.
Oh, Summer Walker.
Yes.
Summer Walker. She used to be the stripper, right?
What Summer Walker stripper?
She the one that touched her body and said she had all these social anxieties. So
let me look at Summer Walker real quick because I'm drawing a blank. Give me 1 second.
Don't draw a blank when you hit it though.
I mean, I'm not trying to get no one pregnant, but I might want to blank.
The goal is to cream, though. I think.
All right, whatever you're saying. Okay, I say I will marry Jasmine Sullivan. Mm-hmm. Okay,
Brandy, listen, he's still in the same realm.
I will marry Jasmine Sullivan. Mm-hmm. I will fuck her.
I will fuck her. Literally, I will fuck her.
The shit out of her, and then I will kill off Summer because she's the one I just learned about more recently, and I don't give a fuck.
And you like to fuck in the wintertime anyway. Yeah. So,
right. Yes.
All right, you said you had one?
No, I didn't say I had one.
All right, so because you don't have one, we don't have one. And with that being said, it's your boy NJCN. You were tuned into another episode of The Male Perspective. And I appreciate you, Dezzie Baby Beauty, for coming through, stopping through, popping out. We outside, bitches.
We outside.
Alex, I appreciate you for stopping through. I mean, the one-man show man. You know what I'm saying? Kev, I've never. And
yeah, I've never.
And Kyle's always real. Listen, y'all, make sure y'all follow me on all social media platforms at the only NJCN, and you can follow the podcast at the Male Perspective Podcast. Please stream these YouTube videos. We need to get these numbers up, y'all.
Run them numbers
up. We doing good on on podcasts, Apple Music and all that. Niggas want listening out here in their cars and all that. But I need y'all to see us. We want you to see us so we can get these endorsements and all that. So we can get a bigger building. Because we trying to elevate. But until next time, y'all, it's your boy JCN. Peace and love.